Hello there. My name is Erica. I have two things: crippling anxiety and too many cookbooks. So we've made it. Week 8. I have been doing this for 8 weeks. I'm kind of surprised, kind of impressed. But thank you anyone who's been following along on the journey. Today's cookbook, we are cooking from Tasty Desserts. This one's from 2019, so it's a little bit more modern than our last recipe. I had a request to make a crème brûlée recipe. And although I was able to find a crème brûlée recipe that was pretty traditional, I wanted to try something more fun. So today we are making crème brûlée cookies. Looks like there's going to be a cookie component, a custard component, and then a crunchy caramel component. So, I mean, how on earth can that be bad? So, let's give it a shot. To make crème brûlée cookies, we're going to need 2.5 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, which I actually was out of, so we're going to use a replacement there, 3 large egg yolks, 1.5 cups of whole milk, 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 large eggs, 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Let's go make it. Hi there, back from the store. And as I was reading through the ingredients, I thought, yeah, I have enough eggs. I didn't have enough eggs. So while I was there, I got some vanilla extract and another dozen eggs. So let's take it from the top. Number 2. Okay, so we're going to start by separating the whites from the yolks of the eggs. And hopefully I'm going to get this right. We're going to leave the shell and the white over here and transfer the egg yolk over here. One down, 2 to go. Good thing I make a lot of angel food cake. Gotten a lot of practice separating whites from yolks. And usually when I'm doing that, I'm trying to save the whites. This is the opposite, but hey, stuck the landing. Now the instructions are given us in a large heat-proof bowl. Whisk together the sugar, cornstarch, vanilla, and egg yolks until they form a thick paste. Whisk in the milk. Loosely cover the bowl with plastic wrap and microwave on high till the mixture becomes a thick custard. All right? Well, the inevitable has come to pass. I screwed up. I put the wrong amount of sugar into my custard. I don't know if I have enough sugar, patience, or time to complete this video today. I'm gonna take a beat, go investigate my supplies, and then we'll regroup. I like to say that we have a motto in our family of that we don't lose. We don't lose. we win or we learn something. Today might just be a learn something day, and that's okay. Sometimes it's not the destination, it's the journey. So we'll regroup in a bit. Flash forward to a week. Okay, it was a little bit more than a beat. I took a week. It was a little bit of a busy week. Not hard, just busy. So I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. We are going to make these cookies. It's going to happen. So, continuing on, today I will be filming 2 videos. So we will keep to the 52-week commitment. We will not fail. We will learn something, or we'll have cookies. Either way, let's see what happens. This time we're going to read all of the instructions. In a large heat-proof bowl, whisk together half a cup of sugar, all of the cornstarch, all the vanilla, egg yolks until they form a thick paste. Whisk in milk, loosely cover the bowl with plastic wrap, microwave on high, whisking every minute until the mixture becomes a thick custard. Should take 4 to 6 minutes. And then we're going to refrigerate for 1 to 2 hours. We're going to follow all of the instructions this time. So something magical happened in the microwave that I want to share with you. Look at this. I'm not even kidding with you. Look at this. Look at how creamy and beautiful this custard is. We did 4 minutes, whisking every 1 minute, and then magically, after 4 minutes, this silky, creamy custard is now a part of our life and fogging up my camera. That's happening. So it's going to go into the fridge now, and it's going to refrigerate for 1 to 2 hours. And we're going to move ahead with the next part of our recipe. All right, next part of the recipe is we're going to combine 1 cup of sugar and the butter in a medium bowl using a handheld mixer, which I don't have, so we're just gonna use my countertop one. Beat on medium speed until light and fluffy, then add the eggs, flour, and beat on a low speed until dough just comes together. Scrape the dough onto a work surface, form it into a ball, halve it, shape it into a disc, and wrap them separately in plastic wrap. And refrigerate those for 1 hour. Okay, let's do it. I wanted to introduce the new piece of equipment we have here in the kitchen. This is Commodore Norrington. He's going to be mixing up our dough today. So now we have our dough, and it says to scrape it from the bowl into the work surface, which we've done. Form it into a ball, and then have the ball. Okay. We're having a ball. looks pretty cylindrical to me. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna have it. This one looks a little bit smaller. Now they look pretty even. Okay, shape each half of it into a disc and wrap them separately in plastic wrap. Okay, so for me a disc is like round and flat, so you can say how thick, so that looks pretty good to me. So these guys are going to get wrapped in plastic wrap and they're going to go into the fridge for about 1 hour. Next step in the process is preheating the oven, lining baking sheets, and then we're going to roll out our dough and then we're going to cut it. And it gives you a little example of how we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it into large rounds and then rings, and then we're going to bake those. Oh, let's figure it out. So the cookies have been baking for about 12 minutes, and I think it's about time to pull them out. They look good. So we're going to let them rest for a little bit. Then we're going to come back and we're going to let them cool completely on the wire racks. Okay, so our cookies have cooled completely. The next step is to pipe on the custard that we made earlier. And then I'll sneeze. Okay, that happened. After we get these with the custard, then we put the tops on top, then we're going to be making some caramel. Let's go. Final stage of the process here, we are adding the caramel to the top. We've made it. The crème brûlée cookie. I mean, the caramel hardened super fast. And it's super like rock hard, so I might have done a little bit too much. I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to, nope, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna have to bite in. Well, the cookie is really crumbly. The custard's delicious. I'm curious about getting to the caramel though. Ah. Okay. I get it now. That tastes like a creme brulee cookie. It's very good. It's not too sweet. Oh, very crumbly. Excuse me while I clean up. Overall, I'm very happy that I made it. I'm very happy that I finished the recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my adventure. It was a little much, but that's okay. So, will I make this recipe again? Probably not. But, good to know that I made the recipe, I kept to my commitment, feeling good, feeling positive. And like I promised earlier, there's going to be another video today and another cookbook. So, stay tuned and I will see you in the next video. Deuces.